Borough taxes increased. Okay, why? All right, so there's some more houses right there for them to build, get some more people in here so we can get that farm and everything down here going. Hello everyone, welcome back to Manor Lords. And today we get to find out if we're gonna have our taxes paid in time. So the king or whoever will come after my ass. We got our first settlement out of our original province done. So we got our second village basically going on now. Other than that, at the moment, nothing else is going on. Just building up some crossbows for our military to get rid of our war bows and bring in the crossbows as a more definitive weapon to use. We are also in the process of getting money up for our taxes that's got to be paid, of course, and trying to get our second village on its feet so it can sustain itself while we keep pushing. In our first village, where we have opened up a barley field, this is a sneak peek of our second village. As you can see, some of the smaller things are going up to get them out of the way. We've got supplies and everything there. We've got our first 5 homes built. Also building the fisherman's hut. So while they're working on that, we're going to go run up here on our first territory or our first town. Taxes are at 125. We got 218 days to get it up to 125. We're at 38. So a little less than 100 left to go on that. Currently have our people running the barley field here and the wheat field here. We did get rid of our second wheat field on the back. We wasn't using it. There was a little piece of ground here that was not great, but decent enough to run a little let me pull them out, run a little bit of a barley field right there. So we're going to try that out and see what comes of it. Everything else is going as it is. We've got a few homes built right here. There's already a few folks already joining in. Our brewery right there. Our malt house is right here next to the lumber mill. And then, of course, our small tavern. That's for our barley when we start producing that barley. Of course, we have our chicken, goat, and pig farms up here. Our main people here: tailor, bower, cobbler, joiner, blacksmith. All these are currently disabled except for the bower, who is in the process of making us some crossbows. Now, on those crossbows, overall construction stuff's looking good. Oh yeah, look at them vegetables and that fish and stuff is coming up now. Let's get, okay, iron parts. We've got 2 iron parts left, so that will be the makeup of our crossbows. It should be 12. When that happens, we will bring them in and send the war bows away. Might end up even selling the war bows just so we can get some more money, but other than that, that's where we stand right now. Like I said, just waiting on that last crossbow to come through, and when it does, which it should have just finished up. Oh yeah, no, we still got 2 iron parts. Maybe it's one more coming through. Let's check out, what is our guy doing over here? So let's look at iron slabs. We got some iron parts. Is the blacksmith making those iron parts? If I'm not mistaken, yes, he does. So we can get him to make, we'll get him to make a couple more real quick. Reason being is because I don't want to have 13 crossbowmen. I want to have a little bit more than that. I've got 12 crossbowmen with no, do we have any metal parts left? Iron parts, I mean, yes. All right, so we got 12. We're going to shoot for 16. So we've got right now 2 iron parts done. Let's see if they can make up some more. 11 crossbows here. As you can see, yarn and iron slabs. We've got plenty of planks, firewood. Everything is looking good in that area. Got plenty of homes. Got 34 constructed, 33 of them are occupied. So I'm assuming it's this one here that's not. Everybody's on level 2, yeah. Nope, not everybody. Got a couple of homes that are still on level 1. Trying to see if we can get any level 3s in here. I'm not seeing any possibilities for level 3 just yet. Nope, no level 3s yet. So it is currently in the process of growing. Both of these fields are doing that. We are in August, so we got about another month or so left before they are We'll start harvesting those. Our homes are built. Logging camp is here. Try to keep them up here in this general area over here. Cutting. Still working on our, we need to make this a priority on that woodcutter because we got to have some firewood down here for these people along with food. We got good supply here for the basics. Just got to get the rest of this stuff going. We got 2 people already at the logging camp. I'm going to pull 1 out so they can hurry get these homes and stuff built up, get these jobs going. Now, in Wildfell, we have already 1 point that we can put to development. We would normally try something new, different from what we have in our first village. However, we are going to make sure that it is on the fishing because that fishing pond is going to make a big difference for us in the long run of things. We do have the salt here. We'll set someone up to get that salt. It's only 100, but it'll be beneficial. Plenty of clay there as well. Just got to get these buildings put up and together. Just need some timber there, some timber there. All right, so our fishing hut is done. I'm going to go ahead and put someone in the fishing hut so they're already grabbing food. That's going to be the main thing right now with this little small village is having food. We need to start looking at where that we're going to be planting and where we're going to be growing a lot of our stuff. Barley is right there along the road. So if we did a road, let's say kind of through here like that, then let's go back and look at that barley field. Okay, so it's right beside this little spot, so it's a perfect little area. Do the emmer right here. So what I'll do is down here as I will, where we at right here. We'll put the farmhouse like so. Field, first field here for barley. And it's a long one. It's 2.8 for barley, which we will approve that. Go ahead and get that done. And then the emmer field, we can do that. Why? Okay, emmer's better on the other side here. We're gonna pause that. Those 2 are set up. Barley field looks weird, but it's fine. Do have a little hunting lodge out here. We'll get somebody on that eventually as well. Marketplace we can set up here next to fish market. These things won't really take effect and being noticeable until we start getting some food and other things like that involved. Don't think we'll need that many, but we're going to go ahead and set that many up. That way it's already taken care of. This needs to be on high. That needs to be on high. You guys need to be moving your butts off. We'll come back and check those availability for that farmhouse once we get this stuff in and get a few more people in. This hitching post needs to be moved to there to get it kind of out of the way as well. All right, storehouse is finished, so they can start moving that stuff to the storehouse. We'll put somebody in there. Once that granary is done, we can do the same. So let's get us a little bit of some more oxen in here. All right, we got somebody in the granary. All right, so that right there is going to be pretty much sustaining for the time being. We can come back and get more as we go. Lumber guys there, of course. We will need to put in some more houses as well, which is not a problem. Matter of fact, go ahead and put in a few more. Borough taxes increased. Okay, why? That's shitty. All right, so there's some more houses right there for them to build. Get some more people in here so we can get that farm and everything down here going. Now let's get back up here, checking our main village. Everything seems to be going good. I need to pause because I don't want this guy going crazy with these iron parts. Let's look at our, well, we can get on the right fucking place. Let's look at our iron parts now, see what they done. No iron parts left. We have 14 crossbows. Let's get a couple more in. I don't mind that. We've got plenty of iron to do this. Yeah, we got 55 iron still. We've got a lot of hides here that we need to get a tanner in here, get these hides cleared out. Food's doing good. Not seeing that yarn. Wool. I'm not really worried about them doing anything at the moment. Ain't worried about this one here either. All right, barley field. They're already processing the wheat field right now. Pasture still at 4. Okay. So we should start getting in some grain, flour here soon. We still got a little bit of bread left on us. Threshing needs to be high. Fishing hut's doing good. They're not much in fish right now, but we've got plenty. What did that say? Running out of fuel. All right, let's go to Wedfield. Shoot, that's not what says. We're running out of fire here. We got food, we just don't have the fuel. We need to get somebody in there. That's my mistake on that. So right now, all of our people are currently working. So I'm gonna pull that person out of the logging camp to help with these homes to get more people in here so they can control food and make sure all that stuff's picked up in time. Stone deposit, big barley field. Big wheat field, big barley field. We already have one marketplace set up for food. Let's go ahead while we're also here and get that trading, farming, pack station. All right, we'll go ahead and get this pack station in so that they can start transferring goods between the two villages. The other pack station should already be in, and it is. So we'll get someone, of course, in there to start trading once that other pack station's up. And what we're gonna do right now is just bringing down some clothes, bringing down some extra foods and stuff like that they need. First home built, or sixth home I should say, is already built. A long way down here to the farm place, and then hell, you got even further before you get to the hunting camp. Clay, salt, all of this stuff is pretty well spread out. I won't do too many more houses up through here. I'll try to keep a lot of them down here so it keeps people coming this direction more so. We've already got some firewood getting ready to be cut. Let's go up here. Since our taxes was raised on us again, I think I'm gonna have to move up the tax rate here, although it's gonna hurt us. I gotta increase the tax rate here to stay ahead of everything. Okay, looks like some of our trees are starting to come back in now. Where do I got this guy actually cutting trees? All right, so he's 28 right now. Well, we're full there. Malton House doesn't have anything going on. Looks like they've cleared out both fields now. So we've got, I'm assuming we've got some barley. I'm not seeing it just yet. We have 14 crossbows. All right, so we got barley. So let's get someone in the malt house to break that barley down. So they'll start maneuvering that stuff over, getting it to the right spot so they can start turning that shit into mead, alcohol. All right, so iron slabs. What are we looking like right now for? Okay, no iron parts. I did turn him back on to do. No, I disabled it. We'll pause the Bowery until we get some more iron parts put in. Marketplace is looking pretty good. Our approval rating has dropped dramatically because look at that, we've got 100 in the treasury now because we've got to get those taxes. We've got 154 days left, so we can do another good hard day of those taxes like that, and we can cut that back down. All right, so about 77 or so in the wheat. We got a little bit of barley right down here as well. That should get moved up. So might not be a lot on the barley to get us the tavern really going, but it's going to be enough to get us a little bit ahead of the game until our second village can be, picked up and get running with what they need to do down there. Not happy with the approval rating at all. But we do have a pack station built down here now. Let's see. They're going to need some clothing. I think they're okay on tools and stone. Might bring them some more food, but I think clothing is probably going to be their first thing. So it's a trade for trade. I don't have shit here for trade, really. So I'm not really sure what we can do here. Advanced. Barter partner is going to be Sunspurt. And we are going to send... What are we going to send? Because we don't have shit to send yet. Yeah. There's nothing for me to really send or not send down there yet, or up there yet. Because I haven't gotten to that point. Although we can get to that point. Mining clay salt deposits doesn't necessarily deposit not enough goods. Okay, so we got to have some planks. We're going to have to get some planks going first. We can't just send some planks down here. So once that gets done, we get some planks going. That'll help out a lot. All of our homes are now built. Okay, so we can go ahead and start up vegetables. Pantry is full. That's going to be something for them to get going. Don't need anything of that right now. All right, so let's go. What do we got? What are we looking at, folks? You guys have got to start producing the shit that I need, man. All right, so we got 6 more iron parts. That's going to be, what, 3 more crossbows. Let's get about 10 iron parts, and then we'll cut them off. That'll give us about 20 or so crossbows, I believe, or closer to that type of number anyway. All right. Stocks are being damaged by the weather. Let's get some more people out there to pick those up. Still got barley down here. Let's get people moving in these spots that need to be. Put one in the oven. Already got one in the oven rack. Excuse me, oven rack. We already got one in the communal oven. I had to put one in the windmill. We don't have any clay. We can transfer the clay up from the other village down below. Don't think we have enough hides really to worry about a tanner right now. We got plenty of leather. Probably need to put someone in that weaver shop though. Get that yarn kind of cleaned up a little bit. Okay, all this is looking decent enough. What are we looking like on firewood? Oh, we're great on firewood for a while. Advanced malt house will be turning that barley into malts, and they will be doing that as well. All right, so that little triangle right there, production it's in process of doing its thing. Let's get these other homes here upgraded that we can. Still a level 1. Like I said, taxes aren't bad. They keep increasing a little by little. Our approval rating is still at 50%, even though we had to raise the taxes up even higher. But thankfully, all this other stuff is starting to combat against that. There's our pig farms, goat farms, chicken farm. Haven't supplied anything yet. Still waiting on the malt house to get its stuff going. Looks like they are trying to transport some things over to us now. Let's look. We got 6 iron parts. We got the saw pit finished down here, which is good because we need to get someone. Well, we already have someone in there. Saw pit is for planks. I'm a jackass. All right, so there we go with that. We should be having some more in population coming. Got 6 people down here, so it hasn't increased much, but it should be increasing a little bit more. How are we looking like on timber? We got 16. Okay, let's see about getting a few more homes down through here then. We'll start right there at the edge of that marketplace. We don't want crazy big homes or a lot of. That right there would be good. And we are going to pause the majority of these as well. We don't need too many of them going crazy. So we'll build the first 3. One thing that we didn't do over here. The well. And we can't put a well inside of the marketplace. We can put a well beside the place and the fish hut. We'll put another well there. That's okay, I don't have enough because we can put one right there between the 2 farms right there at the edge and one at the end. All right, so they will have to get the rest of this stuff up and going. Let's go ahead and pause that other house. So all these houses, but the first 2 are paused. Just have a hitching post and a pack station right there. But we do now have the pack station. So a mule is required for harder. Okay, let's get a mule in there. My fault. Do we have a mule down here in this pack station? No, we do not. It's going to cost us 25. It'll be all right because we'll make up for it in the long run of things. Those 2 farms are currently finished. The malt house should be, there we go. We're starting to get that in here now. We should start getting some mead or alcohol in there very soon as well. Everything there is starting to build back up. Everything's looking pretty good, pretty good. Got 142 days before taxation is ready to be yanked away from us. All of our hard-earned money. Renal oven is open. We've got some flour being produced. All right, the wool is getting taken care of. We're going to need 12 iron parts total to make the rest of the crossbows. I'm going to do 20 crossbows, and then we're going to just tie it off after that. Food-wise, we have a lot of grain here that's got to be gone through, and a pretty good amount of malt that's got to be gone through. The vegetables are looking good. 140. Was that 140, or am I reading shit wrong? I think I was reading shit wrong. 49. 135 fish. The fish is doing real good. The vegetables and everything are doing good as well. We got 125. It's just that's not all gotten picked up just yet. So since we have, okay, they've got 3 apiece. I'll leave that be. I thought they needed more. Bring it down 2 more. Get some more people moving around. We can't. I'm gonna go ahead and send someone back over here to the iron mines. Get some more iron brought up to us. See how we're looking down here. Seems we got another house built. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So that's a good start there, having another home. Got some planks in the works as well. And speaking of planks, let's go right over here now to our salt mine. All right. We're going to put that salt mine right there. We're going to head to the nearest road. I'm going to take that same road and go straight along the barley field, so we're not going all over the place trying to hunt it down. Because eventually what we can do, we can put another pasture right here for sheep. You know, if we need to do that later on down the road. There's our hunting lodge. We don't even have any berries down here, so it's not really much we can do for that situation. Like I said, there's our little hunting camps right down here. But the main thing is going to be getting someone over here and working in that spot so we can start transporting salt up and start bringing other goods down from our main village. And that's pretty much what we're going for right now, is just trying to get this built up to transport goods back and forth. All right, we'll unlock the next 2 homes there. Do we believe we have people going out towards the sawmill now, or salt mine now? Matter of fact, let's just do this. You got a whole lot of extra roads here for no reason. So that hopefully will get people to cut across this way instead of coming all the way down and cutting across. Hopefully. That's the way you would think it would work out, but I believe once the computer has them going in a certain direction, they're going to stay in that certain direction until they're just done with it. But in the meantime as well, let's go ahead and get that damn well down here that we don't have the goods for. So we're not going to get that damn well down there. All right, let's get somebody back in the lumber mill. Still building up, still building homes. Like I said, we have the pack station. So let's go ahead and see about that. Well, until we get some salt, there's really nothing we can trade for. Holy shit. Let's stop that, because we got 24 iron parts, and that's definitely not what I needed. All right, so let's look and be careful. Wait a minute. L. Oh, we got 20 L so far. That's great. 20 L. That is freaking great. So that little farm over there did help out as far as getting that going for us. Still got a little bit more barley. Still got a little bit of L flour over here that's got to be processed. They went crazy on them damn iron parts. I didn't mean for them to go that stupid with it, but they did it. Okay, so this is the clay furnace that is disabled. What are we looking like up here for clay? We've got 69 clay tiles. I'm thinking maybe we get rid of the clay furnace here and transfer it down south, because we've got a large clay deposit down there. That's where the clay is going to be coming into use for, upgrading these homes. These, I think, will already have enough clay, and if not, once we can transfer clay and salt for things like shoes and leather. So I am going to get rid of this building because I believe, like I said, we can put it down there eventually, and we'll take care of that clay issue down there because we have a rich deposit of it. I think that would be better for us in the long run anyway. Still got one bag of barley down here. Need someone to definitely get that. I hate when this thing don't want to switch over. All right, so let's see what we got. 48% approval rating. That's just because we are so much on taxes. We now have the money for our taxes. So since we have that money, let's go to our taxes and let's drop it down to 10 because we already have the amount that we need to pay it off, but it'll keep us a little bit above that rate as well. All right, marketplace is doing its thing. It's not great, but it's doing it. We can go ahead and throw somebody in the tavern. Malt House is still working on their thing. Don't see how the requirements are not met for that. Let's see, timber, plank, stone, tools, and roof tiles. We are doing great on all of that. Vegetables at 110. Bread will be jumping up here soon. We are getting a little bit of eggs, and we've got the fish, of course. More than enough firewood, I think, to last us a lot more than 8 months, I believe. Still got a little bit more barley left out there to be processed. A whole lot of grain, as you can see, between 55 grain and 8 flour already. Still some more to take care of. I don't know why we have 30 iron parts after I just stopped that a while ago, but we do have that. We have 18L, a lot of crossbows, some spears. This guy's unlocked. This guy should be locked. All right, and on that, he's moved over as well. He's still on the big shields. He's still in shoes, basically. Bauer is on his crossbows. And then the tailor don't have any dyes yet for yarn because that takes the little blueberry patches that you have. So we can't make any cloaks. Can't make any linen because we don't have flax. All we have is yarn. And of course, there's flax there as well. So that's what we're pretty much working with right now, going off of. We do have the influence, of course, to challenge the Baron at another location, which we might end up doing sooner than later. Because like I said before, this little village down here is just going to be a farm town. That's their only purpose is to get wheat and barley, not only for themselves, but also to send it back up north to the other town. Also, looking at this while ago, we should be able, okay. Might not want us going that far back. Let's go about right there because it does not like us getting too close to that pond. Says we don't have enough goods, which is technically true. So we could put them right there. This is going to be start of some of our farming. That's not what I wanted. Some of our farming homes right here. Like eggs. Oh, not the eggs. The chickens, the vegetables, goats, pigs, things like that right in this area, and I'll make these more of like the blacksmith and all that for this area of the town. All right, I want this on very high priority. Don't have the planks just yet to do it, but they are getting the firewood. Everything here is doing good. We got 11 months, so we can cut back, I think, on the firewood, and we'll just keep everything else going. The fish, they're just kicking butt on the fish. That's great. We got fuels at 100%, food varieties only at 15, clothing's at 100 or 0. That's some of the things that we're going to start moving down is leather, and then we're going to be moving down some more tools and things of that nature that need to be done. I will not bring any roof tiles down because, like I said, we have a rich clay deposit there. They're going to end up sending that shit back up north. So just waiting to get those numbers up so that we can get a few more things done. Fishing is doing great. Like I said before, our numbers are doing real good. Yeah. New mercenaries available. Our taxes are now enough to be paid off. I can't make this any lower without going 0 taxes. I can't do 0 taxes. So we got more people moving in down there in Wildfeld right now. Malt House is doing great. Tavern has plenty of ale to go around. We got 15 crossbows, and we got winter coming in. As you can see, the snowfall. We got enough iron parts to take care of those crossbows. Leather, hides are all looking good. We need to get someone back in that tanner, or do we? Nope, let's get somebody back in that tannery so that we can get that crap moved down south, well, to Wildfeld if needed. 15 crossbows. We got plenty of shoes. Yeah. Got ales kicking up real good now. So I think if we keep doing that with this field, these two, those two things right there will not, I mean, it will be like a soft fix to the food and ale consequences up here. That'll be a soft fix. So still don't know how we're not met the requirements for a level 3 house yet. We do have 14 families at level 1, 22 at level 2. I don't know what's going on with level 3 yet. Probably just the approval rating and getting some things done, of course. 34 of 34 occupied and built. We have 36 people here, 36 families, some living with others, relatives and such. As far as construction materials go, we're doing great with that kind of stuff. Our food is doing good. As you can see, our bread's being slowly eaten into and added. As you can see, 39, 38, it just flip-flopping back and forth. Vegetables is good as well. Firewood is kicking butt. Leather, yarn, flour, hides, grain, iron ore, iron slab, iron parts that we didn't need that many of. Shoes are good, so that's a lot. One thing we're going to be shipping down south is some shoes. They don't have anything like that. I mean, they do have the hunting area down there, but it's a long way away from the main part of the town. So once we get up to our 20 crossbows, we will turn our bower off and have them switch over to doing something else, and probably sell off our war bows just because we won't need them anymore. Let's check out down here. Looks like a few of these homes right here were just built up. We'll keep somebody back in there now that we've got enough people. We'll get somebody back in the wood burning heiress. What do we have here at our sawmill? It's all salt mill. Salt mill. Salt field, whatever. I'm butchering words. But that's done. Let's go ahead. Let's see what we're looking like. Timber, we can do a few more houses. All right, so our mining pit was just finished, which means we need to rush over here, and I want to get somebody in that salt mine, and all they're going to do is just bring it right on back this location. But speaking of this location, there's some things that need to be done. Hitching post. Where's that well at? It's right there. We'll put the hitching post right next to that one. We'll put a hitching post there. So we got 3 hitching posts so far. I think I might make another one right over here. That right there just ensure that we've got plenty of people or plenty of ways to move this stuff around and get it where it needs to be. Hitching post is already done, which is great. All right, so granary is here. Storehouse. Let's go ahead and get that storehouse upgraded because it's going to be reaching its max very soon. Got more families moving in. Let's see how we are doing on those. We got 18 crossbows. Family members join settlers. Got more people coming in down there in the Wildfeld town. But yeah, I think that little field's going to make a difference for us. I think it's going to work out. All right. We're running out of ale, but I mean, it's moving. It's getting there. We can also ship things like tools and stuff like that down there, but mainly it's going to be shoes and leather for that village down here. Don't think they've started bringing in salt just yet. See, yep, no salt just yet. Firewood's good. Fish is kicking butt. Okay. Now, we did say we were going to put those houses right in here. But one thing we do need to get in here is going to be that church. We put that church about right there. And it's going to be right next to that marketplace and the fishing hut, but that's fine. So there you go, folks. We started our first church in our second village. We've got it actually up and running now, as you can see. It's pretty much self-sustaining. It will be once these 2 farms are put in. We now have the salt mine finished and we'll be running salt from this province to our main province up north. So everything's looking good here. And as you can see in our main village, everything is going great there as well. As you can see, the food and firewood and everything that we have been working on. Our crossbows are just 2 crossbows away from fielding a unit of crossbowmen. We will turn around and sell our war bows, and hopefully in the next video you guys come back, we'll be getting that taken care of, and we're going to challenge the Baron to the salt producer of this map, which is this place right here. Take that away from it. We already have these 4 provinces here, our main villages here, and then our second village is here. We want this one because of that salt deposit. But until then, we will see you guys next time.